Hey, we're here at PRI 2023, and we've got the Duster here in the Hot Shot Secret booth, and it's looking good, and we're going to show you guys around the show. There's a lot of awesome cars, a lot of awesome products, so follow along.
All right, we're here with Doug from Neil Chance Racing Converters, and we run their converters in all of our race vehicles, and they do a really good job of helping us figure out our crazy diesel stuff. But this is our 12-inch converter that we run. Tell me a little bit about it, Doug, like what's special about the billet converter and what all can we do with it?
Well, this converter, it's made out of bit aluminum. Specially designed it for the diesels. It's 12.3 diameter. We've made everything in-house to work with your guys' diesel, to hold the power and the torque you can make it at the RPMs you guys deal with.
So the thing with the 12-inch is, just so people understand a little bit, the bigger the diameter gives us more fluid coupling power, because we have a lot more velocity on all the fluid moving through the pump and the stator and all that stuff.
Yep, yeah, we have to hold the torque you make at a lower RPM than we do with like a blown Hemi. So we don't have RPM to help the converter lock up without the lockup circuit. So we have to use diameter in the converter. It's like putting a bigger clutch in a car.
Yep.
The bigger diameter, the more power the core will hold.
Right. So with the billet converter, we can go with a full custom pump. We have full control of what we want to do with all of these fins.
Change the angles of them.
Change the angles of that. And the most common thing that we change is the stators.
Correct. Yeah, we'll put a different blade angle or a different blade count to tailor the converter, the pump angle to your needs.
Right.
And control how hard it puts aggression to the tire.
Yeah.
Or how hard it locks up when it does.
Yeah. So at the start of the year, we started out with the 10.5-inch converter because we thought we maybe had a chance of making that work with the car, with it being lighter. Ended up not working out that well. We went back to this converter, and we're finally think we're close to where we need to be. We keep watching converter flash and all that kind of stuff. But stator changes are really common. I think we may increase some blade count yet on that to try to change a few characteristics there yet a little bit. But
you'll have different, like you guys have realized, you'll have different stators for different areas of the country that you're racing, different tracks, different times of the year.
Yeah. Can we show them a little bit how the lockup side of stuff works? So this is the stator.
Yep, this is
the turbine. Yep. And now this is the lockup side of it.
This is the clutches that we make specifically for this converter, for the diesels, and we also use them in nitro cars. But yeah, that is the.
Yep. So it's got a 4 clutch stack.
Yeah, 4 clutches, 4 steels.
Yep.
You can rotate how these are put together to control how aggressive the lockup is and the coefficient drag. So.
Yep. And then got a full piston up in here.
The piston's this diameter.
Yep.
So.
And that clamps the clutch pack up against the apply plate. Yep.
The clutches lock on this, and then when you apply the lockup, it pushes this piston out and it smashes into the backside of the turbine, which is on your input shaft, which is your drive shaft. Yeah.
So quick crash course on how converters work, but it's really good working with the guys at Neil Chance. They do anything from your basic converters all the way up to the crazy stuff like this. So if you need any torque converters for your race vehicle, reach out to us or reach out directly to Neil Chance, and we can get you hooked up.
Glad to work with anybody.
Cool. Thank you, Doug.
Thank you.
This is the Hammer Concepts and Designs booth. They have a lot of really nice race car parts. They've really gotten a lot bigger booth space this year than what they had last. But we use some of their parts. Great guys to work with. They're really starting to push some of this carbon fiber stuff. You see the reinforcement they have in this chassis with carbon fiber. They have a carbon fiber anti-roll bar. Lots of really kind of cutting edge stuff that they're doing.
All right, we're here at the Exergy booth. Some of y'all may recognize this truck. You may not, because it's changed a good bit of looks under the hood at least. But this is Deutsch's truck, and we've done a good bit to clean it up for the show, but it's looking really good. Just a couple of things. Obviously, we did a lot of polishing on it, but Exergy ended up putting on their new harness as well. So the engine harness that you see on this truck, it's their stock harness for the 25 Sport. That's a really nice Raychem harness. Cleans everything up really nice. And then we're also debuting our new billet brake reservoir. That's something that we've been working on for a while, and we expect to have those available for sale in the next month or so. Truck's been getting a lot of attention, looks really good, and hopefully it'll run as good as it looks next year, and we can have a good race season. All right, so I'm here with Jeff from Exergy, and they are debuting their new pump this weekend.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about the new pump and what's different from the 14 mils that we've seen in the past.
Yeah, so this is our new Alpha line. This is the first in what we hope to be, a series of many. So the reason that we created this is because we have customers such as Firepunk and Austin Deutsch. In the diesel industry, we seem to be increasing the RPMs of returning engines every year. So what we were finding is when we were getting up into that 5,000 to 6,000 RPM range, pumps just weren't able to maintain and give the amount of fuel that was demanded by the engine. So we spent some time, we focused on it, see what we could do to improve that, and we were able to get about a 15% increase in flow between 5,000 and 6,000 RPM and maintain that out. So it should be good. Hopefully it will end up helping, in those instances where maybe people were already running two pumps, we can keep that weight and keep the complexity out of the system and just keep them only running two pumps.
Yep.
And supply that fuel that we need. But currently right now we have the Cummins out. It's going to be available Q1. The plan is to release Duramax, Cummins, and reverse rotations versions of this pump all simultaneously in Q1 of 2024.
Yep, so for street trucks, not that super different, but for high performance stuff, we're really focusing on RPM and getting more fuel in up high. So pretty exciting on our end, knowing that, we can just keep supplying fuel in that high RPM range that we like to race at. So
absolutely.
Excited to try them out and see how well they work. So been a good show for you so far. And
yeah, it's been really good. We're in a really good spot here. Traffic seems to be up this year. It definitely seems like there's a lot more people in it.
Today is absolutely nuts. You literally about can't walk the halls.
It's fantastic. And we're getting a lot. Obviously, we're the minorities here as diesel guys.
Right.
But definitely, the trucks, the vehicles are drawing a lot of good attention. Opening some people's eyes to what diesel can bring to motorsports.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about the Bosch standalone stuff. So here on Deutsch's truck, we've got the new standard harness, I guess.
Yes.
And that's something that's readily available through you guys.
Yep.
And you actually have a stock of some of those, I believe.
We do have a few of them on the shelf right now. The plan is that we just want to have stock built up and have them readily available. So when someone calls and they want to do something, whether it be for truck pulling or drag racing, we have them ready to go. It's a standard system. Standard wiring layout, and dependent upon what people want to add for sensors and stuff.
Right. Pretty much
expandable, it's flexible.
It's a standard harness for the engine side of things, and then it has an expansion plug for all of your sensors and data logging needs. So readily available, but yet customizable. So,
absolutely.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, very good. Thanks for chatting with me, and hope the rest of the show is good for you.
Thank you very much.
Thing has lots of really cool carbon fiber work.
Full carbon body.
Full carbon. Hey, ready to have a blower hanging off your big diesel?
That would be dope. Hey, look. Purple race car.
Purple race car. What do you know? This is the XDP booth. We do a good bit of work with XDP. They're a good wholesaler distributor. Have a lot of different diesel parts. NextGen Hans devices. A lot of our guys use this brand. It's a really nice Hans device. That is a really cool rat rod. I always find it intriguing how people make them their own and do their own neat little things to them. You really do see just about any kind and every kind of racing in here. Anything from Indy cars to circle track to sled pulling, diesel, drag racing, you name it, it's about all here. All right, so Wizard Cooling, really like their radiator and brushless fan package. This is what we recommend when guys want to go the electric fan route. Really nice shroud and brushless fan, makes lots of air. CFM rating is a lot closer to what a stock one would be than what a lot of other electric fans are. So really recommend this if you're looking to go the electric fan route. All right, so we got Michael Dalton's new ride here. This is a truck that used to be Ryan Milliken's mini wheat way back in the day. So they reworked the truck and gonna bring it back out. I believe he has like a 10.5 on it right now, wants to run some PDRA. True Street, I think, is the class, and then maybe also some radial LDR, no truck shootout kind of stuff. So really cool build that they put together. Looking forward to see what they can do with it. All right, we're here at LangMir Systems. Really kind of impressed with some of the products that they have, really geared towards the smaller shops, whether it's DIY or smaller fabricating shops. But they just revealed this new press brake yesterday. Really, there's not a whole lot of anything like it on the market for its size and its capability, but it's actually a CNC press brake, just a little 33-inch bed, very reasonably priced. I believe it's at $4,500 for their show special. I think retail is $6,500. So we ended up putting a deposit on one of these yesterday, so I'm pretty excited about that. They also have like a small CNC called their Emerald 1 unit, and that's a pretty neat little CNC unit. They also have some really nice plasma tables. In prices compared to other plasma systems, is a really good entry-level system, but still really high quality cut. But just a lot of really nice products that fills a smaller niche in the market. So this is Mark Mickey's car. This is the car that set the quarter-mile door slammer record the other week. Went 535 at 272. Pretty crazy for a door car with suspension. 272 mile an hour. Checking out the Whirly booth. Got some nice new intakes. Sell some really nice tables and all kinds of diesel truck and side-by-side goodies. So something I learned this year is that Whirly is also Big Hitch Products. They bought them out a few years back, but they have some pretty cool products. This is one of their kill switches that they're making. Really nice for a sled pull, kind of a kill switch. Really nice billet piece, simple switch there. Really good for your common rail guys that need a kill switch. Got the S&S booth with Michael's rail in it. Michael's rail is the fastest diesel powered vehicle on the planet. Pretty cool car. You got the stainless diesel car here. They've got a new dragster that they just put together. I believe Jeremy's daughter's planning to drive this one. All right, we're here at the Hot Shot Secret booth. We did a little bit of a feature video for a live feed for Hot Shots, just answering questions for people, and Lamont and Larson were signing some autographs. So it's been good hanging out here and not walking around as much for the last little bit. But yeah, it's been a really good show. A lot of people showing interest in the car. Car looks really good here in the booth. So we'll keep walking around and see what we can see. All right, so we're here at the D&J booth checking out the F600 by Classic Car Studios. Absolutely amazing build. Just the attention to detail on this thing is incredible. So everything as far as the four-door part of it is fully custom. All of the corners of the doors, I'm told, were originally squared off. They rounded off all of the corners to make everything flow better. Just the way that the interior flows together, you've got leather and wood and metal, and everything just flows together kind of all as one. When you look up under the hood,
Just super clean, really kind of unique paint job that they did on the engine there, but it's got D&J power plant in it with their stage 4 intake runner. It's got one of our Firepunk transmissions in it, the anteater controlling the transmission, and got a nice set of stainless twin turbos on it. So just all together, really cool truck. Turns a lot of heads, has been getting a lot of attention this weekend, but just a lot of fun to look at.
So the main part of the show is closed for the day, but we came over here to Lucas Oil Stadium. They have an after hours party over here, and they have all of the stacker trailers and I don't know, some other goodies to see here. Got some e-karts, go-karts running over there. See what kind of cool stuff we can see here.
We'll start in the 4th position, car number 12. Starting here at 5 is Andy Carnello, and car number 11, Alex Ferguson, will start at P6 in car number 62. Hank is going to, Mulchin is going to start in number 8 in car 21B. Gavin Brinkley will start sideways they go. Purposely steps on the wells, pulls away to the lead here at turn 2 through the dog leg with the back stretch. Sideways they enter